The Storm Team 8 Tracking Center. This is a winter weather alert.
And we do begin with your forecast tonight as a winter blast continues to be felt in West Michigan. We've seen snow and strong winds for most of the day. This evening, we're seeing hazardous conditions on the roads.
A large portion of West Michigan is under a winter storm warning and a winter weather advisory. This is all coming as thousands of people across the state are traveling for the Thanksgiving holiday.
Strong winds have knocked down several trees, causing damage to structures. In Laketown Township, video showing a tree and branches falling onto a barn. In Grand Haven Township, we've also seen a pedestrian walkway damaged by a tree.
The strong winds contributing to several power outages along the lakeshore. Right now, Consumers Energy is reporting nearly 18,000 customers without power. We do have team coverage tonight. News 8's Katani Gooch is live in Grand Rapids after speaking with travelers. But we want to start with Ellen Baca, who's been tracking the system all day. What's the latest, Ellen?
Latest right now is we're watching as some of those wind gusts start to drop down ever so slightly. Here's Storm Track Live, and we've gone from a big wave of system snow all the way over to lake effect now. So it is actually skipping some lakeshore communities and starting to see some of those bullseyes with the lake effect snow closer to Hastings. And this is something that we expect will continue as we go overnight tonight and then into the day tomorrow. So lakeshore areas, you've been seeing the worst wind, but you might not see the most snow. That being said, we do anticipate that there's still going to be some slick roads, especially secondary roads. Plows have been doing a fantastic job keeping up on US 131, 196, I-94. You can see especially northbound on US 131 from Grand Rapids north, it's still slow. But all of the accidents that we've been seeing pop up over the last couple of hours especially have been cleared quickly. And it does look like a lot of drivers are going just a touch slower than usual. Drive times running a little bit slow this evening, but not overly so. And again, just have to really commend West Michigan for leaving early, and then also those plows for getting out there. This system was impactful not just because of the snow. Snow we can usually handle. It was the fact that we saw the big temperature crash and then also the really windy conditions. Here's a look at some of the peak wind gusts today. Many of these along the lakeshore, but they were upwards of 60 miles per hour. We had a 63-mile-per-hour wind gust in Ludington, Whitehall, the Grand Haven Pier, Saugatuck, and Muskegon, both hitting at least 60 miles per hour for their wind gusts. And then inland, it was more in the mid-40 range. Here's a look at the wind gust futurecast. As we go overnight tonight, we anticipate that gusts will slowly start to settle down. Wind advisories and alerts expire tomorrow at 7 a.m., but it's still going to be pretty breezy for Thanksgiving. We are going to be talking more about snow potential coming up in just a few minutes.
Yeah, that wind just has not let up today. All right, Ellen, thank you. Some travelers have already altered their plans because of the snow and slick conditions.
If you are planning on hitting the road for Thanksgiving, be prepared for some delays. News 8's Katani Gooch spoke to some travelers to ask how weather has impacted their trips. She joins us live in Grand Rapids. Katani?
Yeah, Brian, that wind is not letting up. I thought maybe if I faced against the wind, it would help a little bit, but it's still whipping. And there are some slick and icy conditions out here. I'm overlooking 196 right now. Cars do seem to be going a little bit slower, like Ellen said, especially on those on and off ramps. But as you just said, and as you heard earlier at the top of the show, I did speak to a traveler that reworked their entire travel plans just because of this weather.
It's pretty windy. I've got 3 little kids, so I mean, especially with kids, I don't know if I'd be traveling this kind of weather.
This is why Greg Whittle and his family now have different travel plans for the holiday.
We were going to leave first thing tomorrow morning, but with all this going on, probably Friday morning is when we're going to leave now.
Whittle says with family born and raised in Michigan, you have to learn to be adaptable.
It happens every now and then. I mean, we've been up here for maybe, I want to say 6 years now, and probably, I don't know, every 3rd or 4th year something like this happens, and we got to shift plans a little bit.
While the Whittle family is holding off on hitting the road, another family I talked to was almost to their holiday destination.
I'm originally from Muskegon, so heading back home for the holiday, but we are coming from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Definitely not rain here, as snow and high winds continue to pick up throughout Wednesday evening. Mogdis told me his family is prepared, both in the car,
keeping everybody bundled up, got a lot of blankets, everything just in case anything goes wrong,
and on the road.
We have a daughter who very much is concerned about the speed limit and making sure that we're safe while we're driving.
Mogdis also told me they have potential plans to drive back Sunday, but just in case the weather has other plans in mind, they're prepared for that as well.
So you know there's supposed to be some more weather coming in.
Yes.
Saturday. Are you guys anticipating maybe staying? Or
we might. We're lucky we get to work from home, so we'll kind of get to do whatever. So we'll figure it out depending on the weather.
Yeah, so if you're heading out tonight or even early tomorrow morning, just make sure you start practicing some of those winter weather driving habits, like giving you enough space between the car in front of you so you could have to brake in case you need to, slowing down on and off ramps, and just overall being super cautious and aware of your surroundings as weather is continuing to move in. Maybe take some tips from Amber because she's one of the safest drivers I know. But I'll send it back to you guys in the studio live in Grand Rapids. Katani Gooch, News 8.
Yeah, and that's just getting out of the parking lot.
Whoa.
All right, Katani, thank you.
All right. Well, since the snow started and those winds picked up, we've seen delays coming in and out of the Ford Airport. Air travel could be a problem again this weekend as another round of snow is expected to move in later this week.